Okay, I think this is working now. Haha, we totally klooged it, but it worked. Excellent. Alright, now to set up the phone thing again. Hooray, hooray. Alright, resume. Before I forget, yeah, turn that back on. Okay. Tapping the phone thing. Okay. Resume. Alright. What mission are we on? Sketchy on the details. We're hunting for a sketch. I think. We'll just wander around until something happens. That's how you're supposed to play this game, right? Okay. At least I got to have a very productive day today. So, I went on a cat food quest because my cat was low on his cat food. And then I realized that there is the cat food store is very near the place where I grow my plants. So I visited my plants. Okay. Some of them are sprouting. It makes me happy. And then I came home and I started some other seedlings, and I'm kind of playing with fire because it's super warm now, but I want them to grow. So I was impatient and I planted seedlings for, let's see, some habanero peppers, two varieties, one spicy, one mild. Some catnip, because the catnip that I just planted directly into the ground. Okay, I gotta go all the way over there. Anyway, the catnip that I planted directly into the ground is not really sprouting, so I put it in some little starter cups. And then some green beans and some cucumbers.
You seem very angry.
And here I thought the Chantry was against mind reading.
Did something happen to you in the Circle? I understand there were problems in Ferelden.
Are you saying a mage can only be unhappy in the Circle if demons are involved? No. It's not about Aldred. It's not about being beaten or raped by a Templar. That does happen. But I've been fortunate.
Jesus.
It's a larger principle. The freedom every man, woman, and child born in Thedas have as a natural right.
You were given to the Circle. I was given to the Chantry. Hawke was driven away from home by the Darkspawn. None of us are free. If you walk the paths of
You know, I don't know that I necessarily agree with what Sebastian is saying, because, like, yes, bad things have happened to Hawke, and Sebastian really wasn't given a choice as a child on if he wanted to go to the Chantry, but I'm also pretty sure that life as a lay brother in the Chantry is, like, better than the Circle? Okay, so how do I get all the way over there? I guess I gotta keep going. And yeah, like, Hawke was driven from her home, and that sucks, but Like, she had agency. She and her whole family had agency on what they wanted to do about that. So, like, hell, looks like Kirkwall's our best option. I mean, they could have gone to Denerim, they could have gone to Orlais, but, you know, they decided, you know, I guess Kirkwall's our best option. Also, I mean, read the roof, Sebastian. Like, Anders was just telling about the terrible things that the Templars would do to the mages. Like, that's bad, and he has the right to be upset that that happened to him. Or, like, not he just said it didn't happen to him, but, like, it presumably happened to people he cared about, and, like, even if it's someone you don't care about, you still don't. Yeah. Anyway. Alright. Nope, you go that way. Okay. You go this way. Bob is home. Hello, Bob. Bob has brought tacos, which I will eat later. Oh, what? Already? Okay, for Crazy Loner, he's got a lot of friends. I should probably drink a potion. Alright, he's down. Oh, and there's more. What the fuck is going on this mountaintop? A shadow assassin, I see. I don't like the sound of that. Alright. Oh shit. Shadow assassin got me. Oh no, it's about to get Meryl. Meryl, don't die. Please don't die, Meryl. Meryl has to throw... Here's the potion. Oh no, she's already got it. Where's Hawk? Where's Hawk? There's Hawk. Jesus, this guy's bad news. Alright. Shit! Ashen. Oh, there's two of them. That's why this is hurting so much. I hope we got them. Oh shit, Meryl is in a bad way again. Oh god, Meryl. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, this is unpleasant. Okay, let's get Sebastian back up. I am poorly prepared for this fight. Oh shit. What the fuck? Fuck. Okay. Eyes of Azur Jamis. Okay. Someone wants that. Okay. Well, there's still quest markers, so we're gonna keep going.
It's not a good feeling, you know,
What?
being an abomination. I just got a taste of your future.
I'm not that foolish. Our relationship is, strictly platonic.
It's like you're trapped in your own body, seeing out your eyes, while someone else moves you like a puppet. And you're trying to scream, to move a single muscle, but there's no escape. Until you look down at the blood on your hands.
Stop it! You're scaring me.
That's the point.
Oh, I mean, they both have a point, in part because Meryl has not actively let the spirit possess her, she just talks to one, which is still not ideal, but you know, she and Anderson make very different choices.
If we had a giant rock to push uphill, this would perfectly sum up my life.
Alright, thanks for the quip, Anders. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Inley of Starkhaven.
There's a bounty on your head.
Good luck collecting it, bastard!
Okay, well that escalated quickly.
Get back! I'll deal with it.
Jesus. This guy's not fucking around. Alright, well, he's there, so... Who wants a rain of arrows? Oh, shit. Oh god, everything hurts and everybody's dying. Alright. Oh, well now he's a pride abomination. I should have seen that coming. Fuck. People stop dying. Shit. Okay. Oh, too many demons. Alright, got that one down. Now fight this one.
Go down!
No, don't fall down again, no, please don't. Oh, okay, hooray. Alright, completed that quest. Ooh. Armor for Varys, I think. Or Varric. That will make him happy. One cut. Ooh, that's cool. Messy kills. Huh. Okay, so... Okay. Alright. Well, we got some quests to get done. Down the mountain. So, apparently there was a small, I'm not sure. I've been dodging spoilers, so I haven't looked in too much, but apparently there was a leak from the alpha build, and at least in the alpha build, it looks... Oh, there's something over here? There's a pile of bones over here. Mighty offense potion. I'm into it. Yeah, so anyway, alpha build of Dreadwolf. And who knows how accurate it was, but... So I'm not going to talk about any story content, in part because I have not sought that out, because I don't want to know it. But I guess it seems like you won't be able to, like, click on a companion and assume direct control of them? Sounds like is what they're going for, and like, I am not super sure how I feel about that. Like, I know a lot of people, a lot of fans have been asking to bring back the same style of combat that they had in Origins, where you had like that really elaborate and intricate combat map. And like, and I don't blame them for not including it in the subsequent games, because that must have been a nightmare to code. But, you know, this game has been in development for a while, so they've probably had time to get it right. You know, so my question would be,
So your tranquil solution was hardly the Holocaust you imagined.
You've been seeking revenge for the death of one family for as long as I've known you. Are you honestly judging me for trying to save the lives of every mage in Thedas?
But they were never threatened. It was a single man's lunacy. The Chantry would never follow through with such a thing.
Yet.
I mean, Nathaniel, please stop being so dismissive of Anders. I think this is why Anders ends up doing what he does, because no one listens. No one believes him.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
So anyway, with the potential news that you won't be able to control your companions, like, I don't know, like, if you've been watching this stream for any length of time, you will have figured out that is not my playstyle. You know, I do it every now and then. Although, it does make me wonder. So, when the main character goes down... What do you have here? Silvio Gautama, following the Kyun. Alright. Well, let's head to Lowtown. So anyway, in this game, when you fall down, the game, it automatically gives you control of one of your companions, and so now I'm wondering, like, so what would happen
I believe you lost this.
if you don't get to control anyone? How you doing?
The keeper says Fenrir left in the night,
Oh.
before she even returned to him.
That's too bad. Yeah, so anyway, I'm wondering what would happen if you can't control your companion, but then, like, you get injured and you fall down. Alright, let's go talk to Varric.
Drinking from their tub again, huh?
You have to when you're dealing with this lot. Let's see how you like drunk men pinching your ass and trying to lift you up.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. There definitely seems to be something between you and Daisy these days. So, what's going on, Hawk?
You wouldn't bring this up just to gossip. What's on your mind?
Shows what you know. I would definitely bring this up just to gossip. I didn't, but I would. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Meryl is a sweet girl, but there's a whole lot of crazy in that little package.
Don't call my girlfriend crazy.
I know you mean well, Varric. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I certainly hope so.
It's mean, Varric. It's the meanest thing you've ever said. Okay.
Ah, you've returned. Everything's
No letters.
Hold a moment.
Nothing in storage. Oh yeah, the blood red, which I'm still not strong enough to wear. Soon though, soon.
You take good care of us, don't you? Want some pets? I
Yay,
bet you
puppy.
do.
Hamlin?
Leandra, dead.
Oh,
I...
yeah, sorry about that. Alright, we're not starting that yet. I might wait until Act 3 to do that one, 'cause fuck.
I can't bring myself to change anything about Mother's room.
But Meryl moved in. Oh, but she probably
The
spends
only
time.
thing, Meryl's moved in.
Uh-uh.
Maybe she doesn't feel that this is her home yet. Crude drawings in the margins. Isabella, grow up.
Alright, I think we're good on rooms. Good on everything else. I just wanted to recuperate. Alright, I'll take Meryl. I'll take Isabella. I'll take Fenris. Okay. Let's run around Hightown a little bit. Then also swing by.
So this relic you mentioned losing,
You have pretty eyes.
I have pretty eyes.
You elves have such pretty eyes. Even the men. It makes me want to pluck them out and wear them as a necklace.
I wouldn't suggest trying.
Oh, I would never try. Not without reason, of course.
Forget I said anything.
Okay, that was clever.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't wave that around. I mean, thank you for this perfectly normal item.
Alright. Oh, hey, we got some leveling to do. I can't tell what that score is. Alright. can't tell what that score is either. Let's do a quick round of does everybody have the best weapon? Alright, I need better dexterity for that one. No. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, those are definitely better. Okay, it'll up her dexterity when we get a chance. What about you, Fenris? Oh. Nah, he keeps the one with the rune. How about this one? Okay. Alright. Oh, I should have gone back and done some rune work. Oh well.
The best armor coin can buy.
Oh, bless me. Okay. It doesn't match, but I kind of don't care. It's pretty good. Alright, and I'm just gonna wander around the map a bit, because there are supposed to be assassins. Looking for Sketch, which I think I might have bugged out on that quest, but I will continue, and I will hope.
Hightown is lovely this time of year.
Nope. Oh, there's something here. A feather in a sack. Why did I even bother picking that up? Oh, that's where Fenris lives. Where he plots all of his fantastic dance routines. Alright. Oh, that's Bartram's estate. We're not going in there. Shit got weird in there. Okay. Anything on the courtyard? Alright. Okay, well, let's go talk to Evelyn.
Hello, Mother Patrice.
Oh, no. I walked into the wrong building.
Sirrah Hawke, it is good to see you. The shame that Varnell brought his order is most unfortunate. Praise the Maker that you were his champion in that dark place.
You knew exactly what was going to happen in there.
Hawke, you're standing between the righteous and the heretical. You're not going to make friends.
I'd settle for being able to trust the people I already know.
I gave you what you wanted at considerable cost.
Jesus,
Varnell is more
lady.
manageable as a martyr,
What the
but
fuck?
his loss will be felt. You have avenged heretical Kunari with human blood. Surely that is good enough for you.
You're no more satisfied than I am.
Varnell was a fool, but the facts remain. An offense to the Maker goes unchallenged. I will give you no further cause to shame the Chantry today, but we will have this argument again. The Viscount's incompetence all but guarantees
Jesus.
it.
Fuck you, Patrice.
Well, she's a bitch.
Indeed. Alright, we're just gonna leave. That's where we're headed. Oh, hello, Big Dad. Captain Marvel is basically a vicious racist, and she is upset that, I thwarted her vicious racist schemes. She's big mad about it. And, she's quite clearly going to try again. Alright, Evelyn wants to talk.
Hawke. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me. Stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then. Benoit Dulac and Leandra Hawke. Don't let anyone tell you when to move on. Take their hand and say, my choice.
Aww.
That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
That's some good advice. Evelyn's a good friend. Alright, now I gotta go talk to the Viscount, because I'm not finding sketches. Anything I can loot in this room? No.
It is apparently not enough that the Kunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Kun.
Oh, well, we saw this coming.
He has left for the Kunari compound. Please, Sirrah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
No one tell Patrice.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his
we also
ranks.
just went through that
I'm
whole
sure
thing
my son
with
is quite the
Talus.
symbolic prize.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawke.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
You know this will only end in trouble.
Fitting. That's where it started. My son is not foolish. He will listen to reason, and you are in the best position to offer that opportunity. Please, do what you can.
Hooray! Did you hear the sarcasm at the end of that? Hooray! I hope you did. Alright, well, I'm gonna head to the gallows first, because I have a thing from the guy.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't wave that around.
I am fortunate to be trained.
My mother.
Just doing some scoping. Okay. See anything interesting? Nope. I'll sell that.
Welcome back to
I don't understand. It held an enchantment just yesterday.
Okay. Well then, to the docks. Okay. Oh, this is gonna get gross and nasty. I clicked on the wrong thing. I clicked on the wrong thing. What? Oh. This is fun.
If we kill them, we get their stuff. They say violence must... Give up now!
Well, that was exciting. Someone really doesn't want me to get to Seamus. Ooh, the helm of Ibseline. I'm gonna swap that out right now. Now I just need the gloves. Oh no, I have the gloves. Oh, I've got the whole set! Yay!
So who hired that lot? Anti-Qunari? Anti-Viscount? Or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
I'm glad I have Fenris with me. Alright.
You go ahead. I have something I should do.
No time for distractions, Isabella.
Oh,
I
fuck
have
me.
business here.
Well, you can go right ahead.
Yeah, okay. I forgot about that. Alright. Well, let's bring my dwarf buddy.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
Well, hope the Viscount's boy hasn't settled in.
Okay.
Sarah Hawk,
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
No doubt you see the advantage of having the Viscount's son at arm's reach.
He is no longer the Viscount's son. Vidithari give up their lives for the certainty only Qunari know.
You would not take advantage of his connections?
The Qun may demand that advantage, but I do not. It was his choice to be educated. He is not my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
That seems strange.
They are meeting at the Chantry. Alas,
Aw,
pointless appeal, I
fuck.
assume.
We knew Patrice
I
would be
doubt he'd involve
trouble.
the Chantry in such a personal matter.
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
Don't make things worse by marching your men through the streets without cause.
This is cause. This is the last insult I will suffer, Hawk. I will be watching. The Vidithari are of the Qun. This offense will have an answer.
Hello, fun-sized, and yes, I agree. Well, I think he will be in 4, because he definitely does the voiceover for, like, the trailers that are the tiny little nuggets of Dragon Age. It's the only thing that BioWare has given us for years. It's a fun little trailer. But, so, I haven't read it, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I want to say it's called Midnight? Don't quote me, but anyway, BioWare has just released a comic book. It came out like the week after the Absolution TV show, where it's all about Varric recruiting a small squad of people to go deal with the Solus problem. And so what I think the comic book is it's Varric recruiting your companions in Tarbon. Oh, I can use that. I can use that. Varric can use that. Varric can use that. What was I saying? Yes, so I think it is, I think the comic book is going to be like the introduction to your companions in Dreadwolf.
Walk in peace.
You too, lady!
Maker guides my hand.
So that's my theory. And I'm also running around the map because there's a quest that's like, look out for these different groups of people in Kirkwall, and it doesn't give me quest markers, so I just kind of have to wander all over the map and like essentially wait to get jumped. I think that quest might have bugged out though.
My men work, they don't talk.
Well, I am finding treasure, so, you know, that's not nothing. But, so, and I think it'll be interesting also to see how they choose to develop his character. You know, so in this game, you know, he's, you know, young-ish dwarf. Yeah, he's gonna make a family fortune and make his name and publish detective novels on the side. And then, oh my god, there's a hole in the sky, we gotta go fix it. Right, I see. Well. Gonna make a quick side trip to Dustdown. Oh yeah, no worries. But yeah, so like...
Dark is the real dark.
Okay, hi dude. Alright, there's nothing here. I was just checking. Oh no. Oh, I know that pose. Oh no. Oh, Patrice, what did you do?
Serah Hawke, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself, a crime with no excuse. Your Qunari masters will finally
Jesus,
answer.
lady.
You've been a headache, but to outright kill someone, that's new for you.
He deliberately denied the Maker. How many would follow if he went unpunished? And yet, even this sympathizer will inspire vengeance when his brutal murder is exposed.
You won't get the Qunari ousted. You'll get a slaughter. On both sides.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die!
Jesus, lady. I definitely hate her more than Solus. Like... Solus... you can at least sometimes get through to Solus. Yeah, Solus is capable of, like, regret and, like, oh, I should not have done that.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
Forgive me, Your Grace, but you must know the truth about what happened here.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the Divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
It's a ruse, Your Grace. Seamus was killed to set people against the Qunari.
This is no longer a matter of heathens squatting in the docks. People are leaving us to join them.
And we must pray for them like any other.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the Flame. Serah Hawke, you act on behalf of the Viscount? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric?
That's right, you under
Grand
arrest.
Cleric?
Hey, next time maybe don't kill people. Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot that happened. Good night.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
Oh, he's so sad.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
The Arishok is still here, Excellency. You must be ready to stand up to him.
I cannot. I have already failed where it mattered most. Please. Hawke. Leave me.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay. Okay, we are getting close to the end. Oh god, I hope Isabella likes me enough.
I doubt any side was satisfied. And now?
Not our move. We wait to see what the Arishok does.
Yeah, I agree. It's a love letter to feelings. Okay.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the
Jesus
father?
Christ, Eveline.
Oh, you little...
What is it now, you two?
Hawke. The Arishok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention. Real problem.
Hold on. What's this about?
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying, maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Yeah, she totally
Perhaps.
did.
But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son, yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
We're gonna better give the fuck out of this.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawke. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a Lowtown foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawke short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawke that much.
Oh. Okay. Well, while we're here...
I hope all is well.
All is not well. Okay. Well, let's see what... Poisons and grenades. We're gonna order 2 of those. Get some more of those. Get a few of these. And potions. Okay. Then let's parse out the enchantment. Start keeping longer. Oh yeah, Isabella definitely needs a rune of protection. Oh, okay. We've got...
You like the
some
shiny?
more, but I think I'm out of money. Nah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Isabella definitely needs a minder, especially after this. Alright, well, let's check the... Yeah, I can't find... Make that one active. Just checking very quickly. Okay, no letters. Didn't think so. Alright, let's go save Isabella. Alright, I'll take Isabella. Take Meryl as my mage. Oh, goodness. Just take another mage, I think. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
Someone's always trying to take over at night. But someone else will always pay for their removal.
Okay.
The sounds coming from inside are always so cheerful, but I never know what to do in there.
Okay. Oh no.
Hold! You will surrender the relic.
I don't have your stupid...
What? Okay, well, let's not be bad. My very first playthrough of Origins, I did not know that Sven was a companion. So, like, I just know, like, I meet this guy in a cage, and he's like, yeah, I kill a bunch of people for no reason. I'm like, oh, stay in the cage then. It wasn't until after I left Lothering that I realized, like, oh shit, he was a companion.
What are the Qunari doing here?
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop trickle-truthing, Isabella, like right now.
Tell me what you know. You can trust me.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you.
The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall. They can't leave the Free Marches without it.
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
That messes over a couple of elves. I need it to save my own skin.
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
The Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arishok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
Sounds like the Qunari take their reading very seriously.
Is there anything in the Qunari don't take seriously?
I'm sure there's something. Maybe knock-knock jokes?
I will let you test that, Meryl.
The book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again. It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once. Come on, we've no time to waste.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Koslan will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite.
A toss, Qunari!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
Thanks, Isabella. Well, God, I hope that's enough friendship for Isabella. So this is gonna... Oh, this is one fucking fight. Yes, cookies. Oh, shit. Alright, this is a tough one. Let's summon the dog. You know what? I just bought these. Let's use them. Oh no, Star of Pain! Star of Pain! Oh, that hurt.
How about you? Now you fall. Get back!
Shit. We're hoping real hard. Seems like it's going okay, but I can't remember if this is one of the fights that gives a second wave or not. It doesn't look like it. Yay! Gauntlets of the Ashad. That's kind of cool. Alright, anything else to look for? Might as well do a survey real quick of the upstairs. Yeah, we're gonna have some words with Isabella when next we meet. Hopefully we meet.
I don't like the looks of this.
Whoops.
Watch your step!
But, yeah, so... There's a trap? Where? This is part of, like, this whole big playthrough that I'm doing. Because I played through Origins. And I played through Awakening. Ooh, Ramsful insoles. Glad I looked. But, yeah, and so the goal here is to do as elfy a playthrough as possible. So, my warden in Origins was the Dalish elf Origin, and got into a romance with Zevran. And so, right now I'm playing Rogue Hawk, and I'm in a romance with Meryl. And of course, I will be playing Isabella's letter. Oh no, okay.
She's gone then. Can't say I blame her.
Come on. Aveline will be waiting at the Qunari compound. We still have to deal with that mess.
Yeah, and so, do we have any... Speak to Isabella at the tavern? What? Okay. Kind of another bug, but let's see if that works. Oh, hello, LSA. I played a little bit of Yakuza 0. Oh yeah, this
I
is.
can't think with you standing around.
Oh.
I think you let
There's
this
your
get
hat.
away from you.
Simple as that? Just a walk and drop? Amazing.
All right. I'm gonna try something. Oh, okay. No, that's. All right. I'm gonna try loading this. But yeah, so I played a little bit of Yakuza 0. Okay. All right. So. And like it's okay.
Simple as that?
Uh,
Just a walk and drop? Amazing.
the gameplay's okay. It's clearly meant to be played with a controller. And I am a PC gamer.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess. It could get worse.
Let's do it.
Let's go. I request an audience with the Arashok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Shanatan.
Greetings, Arashok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawk about the relic stolen from my grasp.
If you give me time, I'll get it back for you.
It is much too late for that.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Videthari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Videthari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors.
And iPhone size, thanks for hanging out.
They still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
We're just here for the elves.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Videthari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawk, what would you do in my place?
Jesus.
You clearly don't like staying amongst humans.
I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arashok, there is no need for...
Okay, you pushed him, Evelyn.
Not here! Two open! Go! Go! Hawk!
then shit got real.
Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
It doesn't matter. We need to act.
I agree. We can't do anything on our own, however.
Okay, let's take Meryl. And... Fenris.
Oh, there you are. I was so worried about you. Are we under attack?
The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I don't disagree, LSI, because clearly the law was not helping the elves. So, you know, yeah, killing is wrong. But that was the only way they could get justice for his sister. So I can't hate him for that. Shit! I don't like the Cerebus. Fuck, there's more. Yeah, you go, Fenris, you little anime prince.
Not my choice.
Oh shit. Bringing up the rear. Oh, okay. And I kind of also understand where the Arishok was coming from, because like your society is clearly broken.
Get back! I'll deal with this.
I do hope that Dreadwolf will have a, because it's supposed to be in Tevinter, and Tevinter has had like a really complicated, mostly antagonistic relationship with the Qunari, but I'm hoping that we get a lot more insight into like what exactly is the Qun? How do civilians live by it?
What a waste! Another fall!
Oh, hello!
Somehow I knew it would be you.
Bethany!
Hello, sister. How fitting we should meet here.
I live here.
Are you injured? Are there more of you?
This is everyone. Thank you.
You have our sincere thanks. This attack was most unexpected.
Stroud, we need to move. We've already delayed too long.
Very true. I cannot believe the Qunari would dare such an attack. This will lead to war with the Free Marches for certain. I fear pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait,
I need to tell you about Mother. I know. When we got the news, the Wardens helped me hold a wake. I'm glad you were with her. In her final moments.
This is not the time. Take this. It is all we can spare, but perhaps it will be of use.
Goodbye, sister. Take care of yourself.
Make her watch over you, my friend.
That's so sad. What is Warden's promise? Aww. Oh, hello, Voodoo Arcade. We're streaming some Dragon Age. We are right now at the end of Act 2, where the Qunari are going bugfuck. Not without reason. They genuinely have good reasons to be going bugfuck. But as you can see, the fuckery is hurting other people. So. Oh, okay, I don't want to kill the elves! Aw, shit, I'm down. Shit. Gotta take the potion. Jesus, there's so many of them. Shit, more coming. Oh, behind you, Meryl. Oh, why do you make me kill the elves? I don't want to. Jesus, there's so many. I wonder if Sten from Origins was Ben Hassrath. Like, he'd almost have to be, right? That's my new headcanon, he was Ben Hassrath. know what they have planned for that lady, but I don't think it's very nice.
Hashera, quit your struggling, woman.
Tetha! Boss!
Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
Oh shit. I got him down. Him down too. This bow is really fucking nice. It's just chewing them up.
Now you fall!
Oh shit! Oh, it's the Gatlog. Oh no, it's a Sarebas. Ew. Oh, it's a oh, she shut down his magic.
I am Knight Commander Meredith.
Oh, it's the creepy lady. Oh no.
I know you. The name Hawk has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Qunari are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Qunari are taking people to the Keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Why would they be gathering hostages?
They're going to take everyone of import and put them in the same place. Those that agree to convert, live. Those that don't...
Charming.
I'll do whatever it takes to defend my home.
Good. Your skills will be sorely needed. Head to the Keep and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
All set.
Yeah, and I love her. Alright. It's yours. Alright, so I'm going to make a quick save, and we're going to take a quick break, because I have a cat to feed, and I'm going to get another drink. So please enjoy this very brief capitalism break, and I'll be back in about 90 seconds, or we're going to save the goddamn city. Alright, we return. Let's go save the damn city. Alright. Oh no, it's okay, I can't get through that way. Oh, hey, oh no, the Carta has what? Why do I have to fight them both? Okay, let's just target which one that. There we go. Carter's just being opportunist. Oh, other people leveled. Okay, let's go see what's in the barrel. And level, okay. Oh, I've got max friendship with Aveline. Hooray. Oh, I've got max of barrel too. Yay! Alright, can't go that way. And more Kunari!
Most of it.
Oh shit, everybody's fabulous. Oh, that's a lot of red dots. Oh, and I'm down. Oh, this is good. This is starting to hit both of us? Maybe. Oh, shit. Oh, things are not going well. Jesus. Oh shit, it's this dude.
Many thanks, my friend.
You don't seem as badly injured as the others.
The others? Surely they cannot all be.
Oh no.
Gone. I told them to run.
First Enchanter Orsino. You survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
I won't have you two at each other's throats. I'm in charge.
You! You're not even of this city.
I own property,
Neither
it
am I.
counts.
Yet I don't hear you complaining about us both fighting to defend our home.
Very well then. But whatever you plan, be quick about it.
Tell us then, what is our course of action?
Let's find out what the Qunari are planning, but not risk our necks in the process.
An excellent choice. Let's move quickly.
That's a lot of Qunari.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad? They have hostages. We need a distraction.
Decide quickly. We have no time.
A direct assault is too risky.
We'll need to get you inside and catch up as soon as we can.
And just how will we do this?
Have confidence, Knight Commander. You will not conquer this city without a fight! Cerebos! Finish Compass!
Oh shit. That guy knows what he's doing. Okay. That was like super brave and super awesome of him to do. Oh, that's a lot of dead people. Hope you're happy about all this dysentery. Now you've taken this piece and it's partly your fault. Probably wouldn't have happened without you. Oh, okay. The Seal of Kirkwall. Oh, it's bad that he has that, right? Like, that means he was important and now he's dead.
Put away, Hawk.
Alright, okay, Meryl, take me injury kit. And we're gonna save. No, don't save. Moment of truth!
Here is your Viscount.
Fuck! Forgot about that!
You dare? You are starting a war!
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see. But we have guests. Sinead Dawn, Hawk. I expected you. But for all your might, you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
We can still work this out.
Perhaps. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren.
That was too easy.
Parshera! You are Basalit An, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawk, you know I cannot withdraw. How would you resolve this conflict?
Isabella stole the Tome of Coslin. We find her and you can leave Kirkwall.
And is this not one of your companions? One I suspect you aided?
The plan was to get the tome and give it to you.
Admirable, but I still do not have it. You will answer for the crimes of those who serve
Ah,
you.
shit, I
Their
didn't get my
offense
approval
is
up.
yours.
Arisha Kost, Cunanam Ebrator. You have granted this woman Basalit An. By this admission, she now has the right to challenge you.
If you truly knew the Cune elf, you would not suggest I battle a female.
But she is no female. She is a respected outsider, by your own words.
That's one way to do gender.
What say you, Hawk? Do you agree to a duel?
Anything special I should know?
We fight to the death, you and I alone. Kill me and the duty that binds me is ended. The others will return to Parvolan.
And if you kill me?
Then you are dead.
To the death, Arishok.
Marathas! So shall it be!
Because if you have Isabella's, friendship partner, if she comes back. She didn't come back. Alright, this guy is difficult. Fuck.
Let's finish this! Let's hope this works.
Poison. Reduce damage. Slow movement. Reduce damage, I think.
You are what we will expect when you return.
Fuck. I remember a lot of kiting last time I fought this fight. Shit, shit.
Even if you win, you still serve Kunari.
Oh, this guy's so difficult. Oh, juggling me and it hurts. This is what might as well grab the treasure while I'm running for my life. Okay. My dog is being very helpful in this fight.
Can't keep this up. Using potion.
Oh shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna try that again.
But for all your might, you are no...
That's enough. I'll deal with this.
Parshep. So tell me, Hawk, you know I cannot withdraw
There must be...
the time.
Ari, you...
What say you, Hawk? Do we... Then you are dead.
Okay. Alright, first we summon the dog. Then we do the thing. Then we do the other thing. Do this thing. Oh shit. We're doing okay so far.
I better have a lot of these.
Jesus. Fuck. Oh, Jesus.
But for all your might,
I'll deal with this. Make it go. Here. Come on. Ha! Is everyone all right?
Hush. So tell me, Hawk, you know...
Is it...
And is this not one of your companions? One I suspect you aided?
She will pay for what she's done.
It is... What say you, Hawk? Do you...
Okay, so again, summon the dog. Turn on the mode. Keep him the mark.
A poor start, Hawk. Is this all you are?
Shit! Shit. Okay, we're gonna have to stamina potion now. That's good. Oh, can we get up, Hawk? Let's get up, Hawk. Thank you. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm dying again. Yep.
But for all your might...
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop right now.
Do you think it's over?
Harsher. So tell me, Hawk, you know... And is this not one of your You... What say you, Hawk? Do you...
Okay, still have the dog, hooray! Alright, so that makes it easier. Throw the thing in the bush. Put the poison on the bow.
This is not battle. This is preparation.
Alright, so new strategy. Don't get juggled. Run over his side. Juggle this not.
Go down.
Alright, so it was clear that I really, really need to have all of my do extra criticals. So that is really the only thing. Okay, we're doing well. Did he heal? I think he just healed. That's not fair.
How about you?
Don't get juggled, don't get juggled. Okay, didn't get juggled.
Keep this up.
Shit. Fuck. So close. So close. Oh no, no, I'm in the corner. Fuck. 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 Ah. Ah, God, I gotta stay away from the goddamn corners. I was so close. What's
But for
annoying
all
is that I have
your
to go
might-
through the whole scene all over again. That.
Parshera. So tell me, Hawk, and is this not one of you? What say you, Hawk?
Okay.
You are the best, so you are the example.
Shit.
A poor start, Hawk.
Trying my best, dude. You're so mean. Shit, shit, get out of the corner, get out of the corner, Hawk. Fuck. Ah.
But for all your might, so tell me, Hawk, and is this not one of your What say you, Hawk?
Shit.
Even if you win, you still serve Kunai.
Fuck.
Using potion.
Oh god, this guy's so tough. Alright. Oh, that didn't work. Oh fuck, he's got potions too.
Now you fall!
Get out of the corner, Hawk. Out of the fucking corner. God damn it.
But for all your might,
We're gonna try this one and see if that makes a difference.
hush. So tell me, Hawk, and is this not one of you? What say you, Hawk?
Okay. That was a fairly good first showing. Oh, fuck! I'm just gonna... Oh, fuck me. Please drink the potion. Oh, please drink the potion. Okay, thank you. Oh, fuck.
Better have... A lot of these. Must finish this.
Shit!
Can't keep this up.
This guy is tough.
Need to rest.
Jesus!
Finish this.
Okay, we're almost there.
Victory.
Oh, thank the Maker.
One day, we shall return.
Fuck.
Is it over?
It's over.
The city has been saved!
Yeah, kind of. I mean, a lot of people are still dead, including the Viscount. That's bad. There was some hate in that look.
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arashok in single combat? It just sounds so... romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you developed a case of hero
Whose
worship.
fault is that,
Why?
Varric?
Because I have respect for a woman who built herself from nothing?
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then... what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Is the Chantry out for revenge? Is that what this is all about?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. She wasn't just a hero. She was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order. Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed. After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
Yay, we're free now.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
Do not hide behind the champion. She has no role in this.
It would be better if you both calm down before this gets violent.
I should remain calm while a mage provokes an uprising. I think not.
I think the champion's view will be appreciated. Or do you fear what she has to say?
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
What are you trying to do here? Cause a rebellion?
The people of this city need to know what is really happening.
And then what? They tear down the gallows with pitchforks and torches? That would be better?
It cannot be worse. Your refusal to listen to reason leaves me no choice.
What I refuse to listen to are excuses. Perhaps you are ill-fit to your position if you cannot understand this.
Threatening each other isn't going to help matters.
And what should I do instead? Allow this to continue?
Hello, Anders. Yeah, like, I don't know if you've been around when I've just sort of, like, talked about this, on stream, but they do try narratively, like, a mage killed your mom, and that's bad, and a lot of examples of mages, like, being pushed to become abominations because they feel like they have no choice. But the other thing is, well, if you didn't make them feel like they didn't have any other choice, they wouldn't have done the bad thing. Yeah.
The first enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city. I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Dumar failed.
And if not, will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, Mage.
If Kirkwall wants Meredith to step down, they'll tell her to.
Are you mad? They fear her. Everyone fears her.
Your measures have become more extreme over the last 3 years.
And you could do better? How well did you guard your own mother? Did she not die at a blood mage's hands?
Why don't you just stab me in the back while you're at it?
Cold corpses speak louder than abstract freedoms, do they not? As long as that's true, Kirkwall needs its Templars more than it needs a new ruler.
And when will that end? When will you stop seeing evil in every corner?
When it's no longer there.
This won't be resolved here. We need to sit down and work it out.
You are naive, Champion.
You will find that not everyone bows to your will, Knight Commander.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace! He should be clapped in irons, made an example of!
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl.
The more that I play this game, the more accountable
you have my thanks for
I
stepping in,
hold
Champion.
Elthena for what happens.
If you had not...
You're the Grand Cleric. Aren't you in charge of the Templars and Circle?
Oh my. You have quite the estimation of my abilities. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today. And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, Champion.
Because she is just way too
All quiet around here,
passive.
Good.
And she
Carry on.
clearly has moral authority, and she clearly has influence, but she refuses to use it. But hey, Fenris leveled. Let's up his critical chance, because he packs a lot of them. Okay, so let's check out. Okay, a letter waiting. Companions, 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 companions. Visit Gamlen. Yup. Okay. That's a weirdo. Hey, quest markers! Let's pursue the quest markers.
Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
What do I get if I bring one to you?
It is reward enough to complete a worthy task. But if you crave gold, that can be arranged.
Don't you want their bodies too?
Their husks serve no purpose. The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
I'll keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
Okay. Off the state, won't go inside just yet.
Yes? Is it like you thought? It's nice, isn't it? He seems nice.
Yes, he's very nice.
I know, and you're so cute when you're with him. Not like normal you at all.
Haven't you got something unholy to do?
No, we're following Hawk. That's important too.
That's amazing and hilarious. Beryl, you're adorable.
Mistress Hawk, I must speak with you. You're the only one that can help. The Wardens mounted an expedition to retrace your route through the deep roads to discover whatever it is you found years ago. It's a fool's errand, and my poor brother is with them.
Oh shit, Nathaniel. We remember
Howe.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel is a good man worth saving.
Are you related to Al Rendon Howe? The Butcher of Denerim?
That's his name now,
Much to
I
my
love
shame,
it.
I am. But do not blame the children for the sins of the father.
Oh,
Why
no.
were Wardens interested
We
in
don't
our
do that.
expedition?
The Dune show teaches
Maker,
us why we
help me,
don't
I
do
have no
that.
idea. My brother never tells me these things.
Wardens range into the deep roads all the time.
But he's been gone far too long. Something terrible has happened. I'd tell the Wardens, but by the time I reach Vigil's Keep, my poor brother...
Do you know any other details?
I know almost nothing. Nathaniel never speaks about the Wardens. It was only happenstance that I heard your name mentioned. Please, go back to the deep roads. Find my brother. You must.
I don't want to, but fine.
Good. Carry on.
Alright, what other quest markers? Hawk Estate. Nuncio and Hubert. Oh god damn it. Alright. What terrible exploitive thing are we doing today, Hubert? Oh, new backpack. Yay, I have all the backpacks.
You won't find better prices.
Catastrophe has struck, partner. We are ruined. Ruined.
Don't panic. Tell me what happened.
A guard came back from the Boon Pit, half-wrecked, with a dozen mangled bodies.
Oh, the goddamn dragon is
The
back.
horse pulling the cart was the only survivor, and it does not speak. Town full of rotten mages, and not one can get answers from a horse.
I'll see what's going on. Until then, try to stay calm.
I knew I could depend on you. Just like old times, partner.
Mine Massacre. Okay. That sounds lovely and uplifting. Alright, then there's Nuncio down this way.
You should really post some guard outside your estate, considering all the trouble you get into.
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. Your reputation precedes you. Forgive me. I should introduce myself properly. My name is Nuncio Caldera Lanos. I am a noble from the beautiful country of Antiva.
Is there something I can help you with?
I've come to you in search of aid. An elven assassin I have been chasing is loose in the area.
don't say.
Unfortunately, he's hidden himself among the local
Elven
Dalish, no doubt
assassin.
playing on their shared heritage.
From the
He's
diva.
a master manipulator who will endanger even his own kind to ensure his survival.
You don't seem the type to hunt assassins. Why are you after him?
At first, it was merely a duty to Antiva. But after losing so many good men to him, it became personal. He's nothing but a murderer, a thief, and a liar.
Your assassin is no fool. I doubt the Dalish would hand a fellow elf over to you, murderer or no.
Ah, so you see my problem. Where that elf goes, death follows. He must be captured quickly. I've heard of your dealings with the Dalish. I was hoping you could go where my men could not. Find out where the assassin is hiding, and apprehend him.
I'll see what I can do.
One of the Dalish, a woman named Variel, is a friend of his. I suggest speaking with her first.
We won't be here when you get back. We got a campsite outside the city. Look for us there.
Check him. Oh, Murder of Crow. Okay, we know who that is.
Captain?
I might do that one first, just for fun. Let's go to the estate first. Okay. Oh, more quest markers. More quest markers.
Can you calm him down?
Okay. Oh, Knight Commander Meredith. That weirdo. Oh! It was that little girl that I saved. A letter from Tevinter. Oh! It's from Fainriel. I wonder if we're gonna meet him in Dragon Age 4. Okay, spam. Yay, spam. Yay! I'm helping. Okay. There's something going on upstairs? Oh, Meryl.
Hightown is such a strange place. It feels like it's miles away from everywhere else. The Alienage, Sundermount, Ferelden, those could be from a dream. Oh, Marvenan, I didn't see you there. I'm going to visit the Alienage. Do you want anything from Lowtown?
Are you close to many of the people in the alienage?
No, not really. I think most of them don't even know my name.
Oh.
I'm stopping by my house for a bit, that's all. I've left some things undone there. I'll be back later.
Whatever you're doing, watch yourself, Meryl.
I will. Thank you, Marvenan. Back before dark, I promise.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. Oh. Alright. Now there's something going on in here.
Easy, boy. What is it? Alright, let's see.
Please don't open the door.
You've caught a burglar. Good boy.
My legs are cramping. Please, just let me go.
You expect me to just let you walk out of here?
Please, Sarah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age, but your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
Be gone. And don't do it again.
But Mom, I wanted to eat
My
him.
miserable life. From here on, I swear.
Okay, you're also doing that to my
Right
floor
then.
dog.
Bye.
Okay, then the other quest markers for the DLC that we are not starting tonight. Okay. Yeah, let's... We will bring you. We will bring you. And we will bring you. And we will go visit the Dalish. Nathaniel. That one. Okay, should up your strength a little bit. There we go. while we're here, we might as well. Alright, well you've got Bianca, so you're good. How about you? Alright, now. That's good. Oh, now I get the damage versus kick death. No. Alright, what about you? No, you're good. Okay. I should really, like, sell some of this. Okay, Gloves of the Champion. Ooh. Those are nice. Alright. My junk, my lack of junk. My boots. Boots to disarm, I like that. The heck? No, I like the bonus to criticals. Okay. Alright, amulet. No, I like my set. Well, you know what? We're just gonna anything that's 2 stars or less. Oh, that's good. Alright, Warden's Promise. Seal of Kirkwall. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take that up, put on the Seal of Kirkwall. What about belt? Oh no, I'm keeping the Wyvern Hunter's belt. I earned that. Alright, amulet. No. Oh, that's a good one for Varric. What about you? Oh no, you're keeping that one. Okay, cool. We will get the rest of them later. But yeah, let's go find that lady. Keep an eye out.
I don't like the looks of this.
What traps?
That should do it.
What?
I'll deal with this. Save me! I'm stuck.
Okay. Yay, I got jumped. No one ever just Sylvanwood Ring. Oh, it's a gift. Oh, I think it's for... Never.
I hate to say it, but my ancestors were not thinking clearly when they decided to bury people on top of a mountain.
You know what? I concede the point.
So you found your brother?
I did. Wasn't expecting that.
I assume there was a time when you and he were
Okay.
friends.
With Bartrand? No. Just brothers. Occasionally he wasn't insufferable.
and yet you remained at his side.
Too bad he didn't do the same.
Oh, family drama. Ariane's here.
It is good to be among my people again.
I guess now that she doesn't have Fainriel anymore.
Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something? I just wanted to know how your clan was doing. We are doing quite well, considering. It is our hope that one of our sister clans will give us some of their Hala by year's end. Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something? I hear there is a criminal hiding among the Dalish. He is not among us. This criminal of yours is set up in a cave away from our camp. He said there would be people looking for him, and to tell anyone who asked where he was. Why would he give away his position? He said he didn't want to endanger our people by asking us to lie for him. Not
She
something
was
you'd
dressed
expect from a
very
cruel and evil
nicely for
murderer,
a
is it?
nomad who lives outdoors.
He'll be waiting for you at the cave. Good luck trying to reach him, however.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
See what Master. Oh, true bow. Oh, I want it. I want it. Gloves of jewel. It gets taken to replenish the stocks.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you. No herd of Hala. I thought all Dalish clans had them.
What? Oh, motherfucker. What the fuck? Who let the Darkspawn in? Alright, keeping eye out for any extra crafting supplies. Oh, and spiders. Yay! Why is it gotta be spiders?
That's enough!
Haha. Alright, let's go meet this mysterious elf.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
This place is so dismal.
I mean, I will grant you that now. It is pretty fucking dismal in here. Okay. Nothing in there. Let's dig out some treasure.
Watch your step!
This
Oh,
place
like
is so
master
dismal.
Okay, well that signaled the spiders. How many spiders? case there's more. Okay. Caving. Oh, okay. Yay, and I leveled again. So I want to wear the dragon armor. Okay. Ooh, boiled leather plates. Oh, for Isabella. Who will never come back again. I'm so sad.
I hope there aren't a lot more of these traps left.
Trap!
Oh, okay.
That should do it.
Is everything inside here? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I see. This is a very well trapped cave. It's suspicious. Sylvan Ring. We can have another fight. Aww. Indeed, didn't I already kill the goddamn Vartero? Oh, as long as it has something to guard. Oh god, that is not... It's not a happy thought, Meryl. I don't like it. I do not have any useful bombs though, but I do have a poison. I don't like how the Vartel are immortal. And I don't like how I keep getting hit by Vartel's stage. I'm moving.
It's too much. This is going badly.
Oh, they just dropped a rock on my friends! No! That's bad. Oh, okay. Alright, you've gotta solo them for a little bit. Fenris. Jesus. Alright, good night, Alisai. Sleep well.
Let's finish this.
Shit, again? I need to stop standing there. We're running, we're running, we're running, we're running, we're running.
Now before.
charged again.
That's enough.
And I know Fenris could theoretically throw the Mythos Phaser on them, but I really need him to solo. Okay. Oh no.
Get back! How about you?
Oh.
Now you, I wasn't expecting.
Hey.
How do you do? My name is Zevran Aranai, adventurer and occasional assassin.
Vacation.
I must admit, I was waiting for an assault by the Crows, not the mighty champion of Kirkwall.
How do you know I'm the champion?
Slayer of Canary, Deep Roads explorer, and a beauty to make the gods jealous. You underestimate your fame.
You are taken, sir.
I'll assume you're not talking about birds.
Oh, please, do not tell me you know nothing of the Antivan Crows. We are the finest guild of assassins, an object of fear throughout the lands for any man with wealthy enemies. Or I should say they are. I am no longer a crow, a fact they find unacceptable.
There must be more to it than you leaving the guild.
That is offense enough to the Crows, believe me. I may have also killed the last 4 assassins they sent after me, and older men. Oh, and the guildmaster. In fact, if you were a crow, you might make a fortune bringing me in. You should consider a career change. No, really.
I thought you'd be taller.
Let me guess. A man named Nuncio has asked you to capture a dangerous killer, yes? What did he say this time? That I killed his wife, butchered his parents, sold his children into slavery? Or did he tell you he was a lawman from Antiva, charged with apprehending a ridiculously handsome fugitive?
I suppose you aren't a murderer at all, then?
Oh, indeed I am. But technically, I imagine everyone here can rightfully claim that title. Bring me to Nuncio if you wish, but I warn you, he surely intends to kill you. The Crows do not like loose ends. Unlike myself. But you are a woman who can clearly handle herself, yes? Why worry? So, you can either tie me up, gag me, and then manhandle me. Or you can take me to Nuncio. Which will it be, I wonder?
You're very compliant for a fugitive.
Compliant, yes, and very bendy. But truthfully, I know when I am outmatched. I would rather take my chances against the Crows.
I'm not going to hand you over to someone who lied to me.
As a suggestion, you might wish to deal with Nuncio. If you don't, he will only come after you. It's been more than a pleasure, my dear champion. Fare you well.
You know, that doesn't explain what he was doing in the cave, like, at all. But there's treasure. Righteous Rain. That's amazing. Ring of the Shadow Hunter? Also cool. Okay, well. It's time for Schaffer. We're going back home for a little bit to recuperate, because goddamn, that was a fight.
I heard about the business in the square, Monsieur. I hope there's no trouble from it. Now that you're the champion of Kirkwall, seems everyone walks up. Things have been very troubling these last few years, haven't they? I was thinking that it might soon be time for my boy and I to move on.
Aww.
Back to the merchant's life, I suppose?
It's an honor to serve the champion of Kirkwall. Make no mistake. but I'm getting older. It's time to see the Sandals' future. I'll stay on until arrangements are made. I hope that's all right.
If you're worried about Sandal, I can help him out.
Oh, well, that's mighty kind of you, but it's unnecessary.
Aww.
My boy's been offered a position in Orlais. It seems the Empress herself found one of his enchantments and is intrigued. Can you imagine? Us in the Imperial Court.
Well, good for you.
Hopefully this business with the Templars doesn't get worse before we go. I worry about you, Miss Eyre.
I mean, I'm with Merrill and Severin's with the Warden, so no, Anders, no. Okay. What was I? I was in here. I can't wear that. Can't wear that. Alright, I'll just leave those until the next level up. Alright, what else do we got? Matter of the day. Nathaniel, Mine Massacre, Murder of Crows. Okay. Let's go talk to Merrill. Let's see, who am I taking? I'm taking Anders out for a while. Aveline. And nothing.
Come on, Daisy. You shouldn't be stuck in this rat trap. Does Hawk even know you're here?
I don't have to ask permission to come to my own house, Varric.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. I probably should have told Bodan where I was going. I hope I didn't worry you.
What brought you back down here?
I'm still trying to make it work. The mirror, I mean. I'm so close. The other day in Lowtown Market, I thought I saw Mahariel. Impossible as that is. The Lost Warden. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
I'm sure the Keeper would like to see you again.
I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine. Is this for me? It's beautiful. Do you know what it is?
I only know that it was made by the Dalish.
It's Sylvanwood. Rare as diamonds. You only find it in very old, very wild places. The carvings tell a story of the betrayal. The Dread Wolf tricking all the gods away from the world.
Yes, please, tell me the story.
Start at the beginning. What happened to the gods?
Long ago, there were two clans of gods. The Creators looked after the people. The Forgotten Ones preyed upon us. And one god who was neither. Fan Harel, the Dread Wolf. He was kin to the Creators, and in the old days often helped them in their endless war against the Forgotten Ones.
Why were they fighting?
No one knows. We barely even remember all their names, let alone who struck the first blow, who was wrong. Fan Harel was clever. He could walk among both clans of gods without fear, and both believed he was one of them. He went to each side and told them the other had forged a terrible weapon, a blade that would end the war. He told the Creators it was forged in the heavens, and the Forgotten Ones, that it was hidden in the abyss. And when the gods went seeking it, he sealed them both in their realms forever. Now he alone is left in the world.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I imagine the Dalish don't depict the doom of their gods just for decoration.
Not exactly, no. This was made for a keeper, you see. Guarding a clan from the Dread Wolf is a keeper's place. It's a very sweet memento, thank you.
Aww. I guess they need to talk to Meryl? I don't think so. Let me check. Okay. Alright. We're also gonna check in with these. How's your staff? Better. Better. Yes, I think Anders wears the Ring of Unheeded Wisdom today. Alright, what about Aveline? We've got a lot of swords. Oh, yes, that's a good one. Oh. Yeah, that's a good one. And Sebastian. Nice. You've got your bow. Let's figure out which bow I want. That's number 7. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, I'll decide later. Oh, and hey, I don't have anyone in my party anymore who uses. Alright. Okay. So, we have been streaming for about 3 hours. And this is about when we call it a night, so thank you for everyone for hanging out. Come back next week for Act 3 of Dragon Age, and then come by tomorrow, where we are debuting a new show, Solid Metal. It is a Battletech game using the Fate system, should be good times. And then Friday we've got Dune, and Monday's the Dragon Age tabletop, so it's a full schedule. Check my Twitter, I post the new weekly schedule every Sunday. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you all next week.